Sup fans, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another movie review on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, of course. And today we'll be doing a quick spoiler review of Ghostbusters, the remake, 2016, or aka Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Coming up right now, if you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now, if you guys like this video, sure me guys, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share friends, on hit that bell for notifications because it helps out a lot. Ghostbusters, it is directed by Paul Feig, and it stars Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Melissa McCarthy, and Leslie Jones, just to name a few. So the story is about, well, Kristen Wiig's character, she gets, berated by Charles Dance, the dean, I think. Among other professors, because they found out she has a supernatural ghost book and they don't want that there. So she meets up with her friend played by Melissa McCarthy, and then they find out that when they get a call that they're having supernatural occurrence, and a supernatural occurrence happens, or a supernatural thing happens. A ghost shows up in one of the mansions, and well, they go figure it out, and well, ghosts are real, and then well, they try to form the Ghostbusters team and crew because they all get fired from their jobs and their professional jobs. And Leslie Jones comes in, and well, there's this guy named, I forgot his name, the main villain's name, because in my opinion he's very fucking forgettable. Rowan, yeah, he's whatever, he's planning to do something to become a demigod or something. And Chris Evans comes in, he plays an idiot character, but you know, he's kind of funny. And so it's up for the Ghostbusters to stop him. So basically, in a way, it's similar to the first movie. It's just, well, yeah, the villain kind of sucks. So that is my terrible plot synopsis of the film. Now let's get on to the review. Okay, I'll take it back. The character's not all that bad, but the villain's not that bad, but still, yeah. Honestly, for me, guys, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but honestly, for me, okay, well, how am I gonna start this? I remember when the first trailer showed up, I wasn't impressed. And all the controversy was going on, and I said this movie sucks without seeing it. So I'm one of those dudes that was already trashing the film without even seeing it. And then now, 5 years later, thanks to my mom, I had like $30 worth of Amazon gift cards. So I bought the 4K Blu-ray release. So anyway, I didn't pay for it. Thank you, Mom. And I sat down and watched both theatrical and extended cuts. I'm mostly gonna be covering the theatrical cut here. And all I gotta say is that now that I've given it a chance, and not all the controversy is pretty much, you know, calmed down for now. For me, this film was a mixed bag. I don't think this film is that bad, but I don't think this movie is good. Now let's just start off with the good stuff. I do kind of like the chemistry a little bit with the characters, even though they try super hard to be funny, like try to out funny each other. I do like their chemistry, for real. I kind of like their chemistry, and even with Chris Hemsworth, their chemistry is really nice. I do like that. I feel that there's something great under there. It's just that some of the unfunny comedy gets in the way, and yeah. Kristen Wiig, her character is actually quite like, Kristen Wiig, I love Kristen Wiig. I love her so much. I love her SNL skits. She is actually a funny person in here. She, in my opinion, was the best character. And Kate McKinnon plays Holtzman. I really like her character. Especially when I saw the extended cut of it, I think there's some added jokes for her, and I kind of like that. I identify with the weirdness with her, and I like that a lot. Melissa McCarthy, yeah, let's just save her for a little later. But I do like the chemistry within the characters. The cinematography is pretty nice, and I do like some of the vibrancy of the colors of the film. Paul Feig does have a nice director's eye, and Paul Feig does know how to direct women, man, and I gotta give props to the guy. The score is actually pretty cool, really. I like how they made an epic remix version of the theme song during the climax, and yeah, I kind of like the score a lot. And in my opinion, the acting, for me, was not bad at all. I mean, Andy Garcia and his assistant, she's fucking funny, man. I forgot her name, but I really love her in SNL. She's fucking funny. She has some funny ass lines there. I really love it. But I think even in the extended cut, she has an extra few lines, and oh, she's really funny. I love that. She's really charming. The acting's not all that bad. It's nice to see Michael McDonald in the film, and it's nice to see some of the characters there, and it's nice to see some of the old cast cameos there. Sigourney Weaver is great. In my opinion, she had the best cameo, honestly. And Ernie Hudson, the rest, oof. But honestly, yeah, it's a fun movie. For me though, what really saved this film for me is the last 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes for me is very Ghostbuster-ish. And I like how kick-ass it is. I like the new gadgets they made, and it's so cool. I love how Holtzman's so obsessed with creating new scientific crazy gadgets. And I like how crazy she is. She's great. And I love how they handle the ghost near the end. It is so cool. I like how they punch ghosts and all that stuff. I like that. I wanted more of that in this film at least. But the first 2 acts for me, that's where the problem lies. And now I'm gonna get onto the bad shit here. This movie's not that funny. The movie is not that funny. And there are some funny lines here and there, but the movie overall is not really that funny. The comedy is a mixed bag here. The wonton jokes are kind of a mixed bag and all that stuff, but a lot of the stuff, no. I could tell everybody was having fun making this film, but honestly, some of the jokes Look, if you guys haven't seen the movie, and if you guys already if you guys seen the trailer, haven't seen this movie, yeah, and if you don't like the jokes, yeah, they're pretty much like that in the film. The pacing, it's so slow in the first 2 acts. It picks up right around the 3rd act, I believe. After Rowan kills her, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, Rowan kills himself, and his motivation is because he was bullied or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. And he kills her. That's when the movie becomes. That's when it picks up. And it's like, why didn't we get that shit in the first 2 acts? No, man, there are some highlights here and there in the first 2 acts, especially during the concert scene, but then again, it has that stupid Leslie Jones joke. And I don't like how Leslie Jones is a black stereotype in this film. I don't like that a lot, and I'll get into that a little later. But the concert scene is pretty cool and all, but damn, it drags. This film fucking drags, especially the extended cut. It fucking drags. And now Paul Feig wants to put out a 3-hour cut. No, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm sorry for cussing, but shit. Dude, that's basically my main issue with this film, is that it's just not funny, and also a little hypocritical. It's funny how they called a lot of the people who, especially men, who did not like the trailers or did not like the movie sexist, but yet you're doing something sexist here. Like, a lot of the guys are basically, all the men are either an idiot or an asshole or a basement dweller. And I think in the extended cut they make that a bit more there. And I feel like some of that extra stuff about the social media and all that stuff, the social media scenes I call them, like the YouTube video scene, I feel like those are reshots. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was true, that a lot of those scenes are reshoots just to add more fuel to the fire, and that's bullshit as hell. And man, it's very hypocritical. Like, you're being sexist yourself. And also when they destroy destroyed Rowan in his giant huge demon form, he's a Ghostbuster logo, and they blast him in the nuts. No, I still cringe at that. I cringe at that. There's a lot of cringy stuff, because I really, deep down in my heart, I really want to at least really like this film. And I'll give you guys my verdict later, but I really wanted to at least like it. In my opinion, deep down, this actually had potential to be good. It's not because these are women. It's not because I'm not a fan of this film. It's not because of women. It's because this movie is just not funny. It's not funny. It's pretty hypocritically sexist, and it could have used a bit more. It could have been sat in a bit more time in the editing room, because this movie's, even though, yeah, you see me talk about the pacing, it's because some of the editing is just weird. It's just like, I felt that some stuff could have been cut out. And maybe, because I know there's a shit ton of deleted scenes out there. Like, there's a fuck ton of deleted scenes. Because I have the 4K, and it has half that shit on the disc and half of it on digital, which is bullshit. A lot of the stuff was cut out, and if I discover some deleted scenes that I'm like, why did you cut this out? Seriously, like, I'll be a little mad, like, what the hell? Because this film did not feel finished when it came out. And this is me talking about the theatrical cut. The extended cut, some of that shit didn't need to be there. I could see why people were like saying that the extended cut is inferior. There are some new stuff in the extended cut that I like over the theatrical cut, but holy shit, this is a mess of a film in terms of editing. Like, I really felt that more time should have been put on the editors in the editing room. But that's just me. Oh yeah, and the cameos. The cameos by the original cast. Bill Murray, in my opinion, had a very terrible cameo. In my opinion, very disrespectful. Dan Aykroyd had a cringy, I'm afraid of no ghosts. It's like stupid as hell. And Harold Ramis's cameo, his statue. Honestly, I don't like that. All right, let's just end it a little bit more positive here. I don't mind the vibrant looking ghosts. They're pretty cool. But yeah, overall, in my opinion, this movie is pretty much a mess. But I do deep down, and I know y'all gonna hate me for this, I do have a kind of a soft spot for this film. But really, in my opinion, there's a potential this film can be at least solid or decently good or just good in general, not great. If this film had more time to cook in the oven, because man, remove all that hypocritical sexist bullshit and remove some of those unfunny lines. If you guys have actually funny takes, I need to look at the deleted scenes, but if I discover some deleted scenes where they actually like some of the jokes land, I'm like, why not put that? This movie needs to be re-edited. I think Paul Feig needs to go back, instead of giving us a 3-hour cut, go back and re-edit the film from scratch. Because I really felt that this film could have done way better, aside from like if they had no controversy and more time to edit. Because holy shit, this film, none of the official cuts feel finished. So yeah, overall for me though, it's meh. This film for me is just okay. Do I like it? In a way, I do like it, because here's the thing. The climax is fucking badass. Despite blasting them in the dick or nuts, whatever, it's still fucking fun. I really dug the climax. That shit was like, it was becoming like, oh shit, this is pretty bad, but not too bad. Till, okay, this is pretty mediocre to just okay, or I just like it. It's, for me though, I think it's for now fine. So yeah. And I know it has its fans, and I respect you guys so much. I just wish I could have been a fan with you, along with you guys. And yeah, really, this film is just, nah, it's just okay for me. So if I were to give the film a rating, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars. And for me, this is for now being generous, because I really do feel deep down there is a good movie underneath all the messy editing and unfunny jokes and shit, the controversies on that. But because this movie, honestly, it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better. Yeah, this movie is just more of a disappointment. But then again, this is actually a movie, not really a disappointment, because this is actually a movie that I wouldn't mind popping in every now and then, because I do admire the stuff. And also, I do like that 3D gimmicky stuff where it just, a lot of the special effects fly off the aspect ratio. I kind of dug it. And oh man, hopefully the PlayStation VR 2 plays 3D movies, because ooh, that's gonna be great. Because I really want to check out the 3D version, because I have the 4K and it's a clusterfuck of a release. But then again, it's Sony. It was 2016. Then we came out 2016. The 4K I believe came out in 2016. This is like Sony spreading me in the 4K, and they kind of like mixed the shit around. Like the 4K is the extended cut, the 3D Blu-ray is the theatrical cut, and the Blu-ray is both theatrical and extended cut. So yeah, and 2 hours of special features with, right now, 2 more hours of bonus features on digital, which is fucking bullshit. Honestly, I feel that aside from a new cut, they should re-release this film on home video with everything on it. Don't bullshit us with the digital shit. So yeah, overall, I think it's just okay. Ghostbusters, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I like it fine. I like it fine. It's just okay. It's meh. It's fine. So would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. But if you really want to be morbidly curious, rent it. Rent it digital if you like, before you guys want to buy it or legit, you know, like own it, but just buy it, you know. So this is my review on Ghostbusters 2016, aka Ghostbusters Answer the Call instead of Afterlife. Answer the Call if you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys for watching the video. So let me know down in the comments down below, have you guys seen Ghostbusters 2016, aka Ghostbusters Answer the Call? Please let me know down in the comments down below to hear your opinions on it. So this is Javi from my brother, that's signing up, and hope you guys enjoyed the show.